Sister Selena, Robbinsville Baptist Church, and I'm sitting here with Derrick Swain, and he is my nephew, and he's one of the young people here at Robbinsville. How old are you, Derrick?
10, oh, 9, about to be 10.
And when's your birthday?
July 21st.
So Derrick has a birthday coming up, guys, July 21st. He's going to be 10 years old. Really happy for him. He's going to be two hands. Going to think he's grown, little preteen. What grade are you going to?
Fifth.
Fifth? Okay. So how do you like it here?
It's okay.
How do you like singing in the choir?
I love it.
Really?
Yes.
So you guys are learning a lot of new songs and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. All right. And your mom is Jessica Foreman, and your grandmom and your grandfather that go here are Barbara Ann and Stephen Foreman, and his uncle is Deacon Stephen Foreman. Right?
Yes.
Yes. And a lot of times they call you like little minister or little deacon. What do you think about that?
It makes me feel good because now I feel a part of the church a little deeper now. So I feel like I can do a lot of more things without having a lot of hassle.
Mm-hmm.
So I can do something a lot easier. I can talk to people a lot easier. So if I just like I like to talk to people, but when I was back then, I didn't have the passion to talk to people. Now that they're calling me all these names, I feel like I can talk to people more clearly.
So it gives you confidence.
Yes.
Really, that's great. And I know a lot of times you come home and you talk about how you minister to people at school. And do they receive what you're saying, or?
They say I think they do.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really know what, because like they say, oh, thanks, and it's like, but if I don't know deeply unless they told me that I'm going home and telling my mom all this stuff, I don't really know. So
well, I want to encourage you, because I want to encourage you to keep speaking to your friends at school, because the enemy is going to be speaking too. And so they're either going to listen to one thing or they're going to listen to the other. But they have been told. And so you're planting seeds. And so even though you may not see, the change in them, but you planted a seed, and God will bring the increase. And they'll always remember that in their heart, what you told them. Even if you don't see it, they're going to remember it. So always keep speaking. And another thing about Derrick that I love, and not just because he's my nephew, but he's never afraid to stand up in church and testify. Like, he always has a testimony of how good God is and what God has done in his life. And he's only 9, about to be 10 years old. And that should be an encouragement to other people that stand up and talk about the goodness of the Lord and what he's doing in your life. We appreciate that. So tell me, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do?
I like to play video games.
Mm-hmm.
I go outside and play basketball, football. I clean around the house.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Go outside and play.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A football player.
For who? Who's your favorite team?
Carolina.
What? Carolina? That's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Who's your favorite player?
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. And what position do you want to play?
I guess fullback.
Okay, that sounds good. I think you make a good fullback. Yeah, I can see that. So you have a sister, and her name is Chanel, and she also sings in the choir. She also goes here at Robbinsville. Does she like it here too?
Yeah, she says she does.
So I'm going to interview her. She's sick right now, but I will be interviewing her a little bit later when she gets better and when she comes back. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about yourself?
No, not really.
So what do you think about everything that's going on in the world today, like with young people around your age?
Seems like they want to follow things that are happening now.
Is that good or bad?
I mean, they like to they want to follow things. They like to follow things about these music and stuff like this. They don't like, because a lot of my kids in the class, I'm telling them, oh, this is bad, oh, and they just throwing their hands down. And then they're looking at me like, we don't care what you say.
Okay.
So I'm not offended by it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, if you don't want to listen to me, hey, that's fine.
Amen. That's exactly right. But you told them.
Yeah.
Right. So what type of things, we haven't been here that long, going to Robbinsville very long. What type of things would you like to do in the church? What other types of things other than being in the choir? I know you guys had the movie night. Did you attend the movie night? So will you be going to the next one?
Probably.
Did you think that was a good idea?
To do what?
The movie, for Brother Thomas to have the movie night. Yeah, I thought it was too. And they saw the Prince of Egypt. And so they're going to be doing some more. And hopefully you'll be able to come out for that. What else would you like to see?
What, movies or something like that?
Movies, any other programs for young people?
If our youth, maybe a little later when our youth starts to develop and we get more people that like a lot of sports, we could probably start like a football and basketball team and play all the churches and stuff like that.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I know that some churches do have basketball leagues, right? And they play other churches. Yep. So that's an idea. All right. Well,
our youth is too like. I'm not saying that our youth is not. It's going to develop, but our youth is too small.
Right.
And it's like I'm not the only kid. I'm not the only boy. There's a few boys in the church, like my age. But to be honest, I'm probably the oldest. I'm the oldest kid in the youth right now.
Okay.
So if we can get more kids older than me, not a lot like 13, 14, but like 11, 12, people like that, we can start an official basketball team or something like that. We can start playing other churches and all around other towns and stuff like that.
So you hear that, guys? Derrick is making a call for people to start coming and bringing your children, because there's things that he wants to do, but it's kind of hard when we don't have the youth here. So Derrick is calling you guys out. He's saying, come out, bring your kids so we can do more activities. Derrick, it was really nice talking to you, and I hope to talk to you again in the future. And peace out.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.